I was 8 years old, or in 61 when I was 6 years old, you guys won. Dodgers won. 62 when I was 7 years old, the Dodgers won. 8 years old in 63, the Dodgers played the Yankees. And you had a great player, a couple of great players, but two that I remember, one who pitched like this by the name of Koufax, and another one by the name of Drysdale. And we loved our team so much, we would go down to the Yankee Stadium. We'd get down there around the 8th inning and hang around the field, hang around the turnstile, and the cops would turn their back and let us sneak in. So I loved the Yankees. I hated the Dodgers because I was supposed to, because that's what you do when you're 8 years old. So we would play wiffle ball. You guys are much too young. You don't even know what a transistor radio is. But maybe I'm sweating so much I'm supposed to put this on. We would get up to bat when our favorite player was up to bat. So my favorite player for the Yankees at that time was a catcher. Where's Will?
Right here.
You got bad fingers? Yeah, oh, not yet. You ain't caught no foul yet. So Elston Howard was that black player on the Yankees that I looked at because he looked like me. I was like, wait a minute, there's a guy on there that looks like me. Maybe I can do what he can do. So maybe I can make it one day. Maybe I could be a catcher. As God would have it, fate would have it. My high school career, baseball career, I was the most valuable player on my team. I played catcher. You know, led the team in home runs and all that. I'm going to start lying. Yeah, right. That fish was this big. But make a long story long, the opportunity that you all have to touch young men and women the way those guys touch me. You know, I'm sure you hear it all the time and you know it, but I'm here to tell you, you'll never see a U-Haul behind a hearse. I don't care how much money you make, 400, 500, I'm glad you're making that. But you'll never see a U-Haul behind a hearse. You can't take it with you. I don't care who you are, but you can leave it here. Not just the money, the memories, the joy that you give children, the love that they have, and they walk around with your jerseys on. It meant everything to me. As it probably did to a bunch of you guys growing up. It meant everything to me to just be, I can get emotional talking about it, just to be one of you guys meant everything. Those kids watch you, they make every move you make, they watch that. I wanted to walk like you guys. I wanted to eat what you ate. I wanted to play like you played. I wasn't as good, but I believed in you. There were Spanish players in those days, Aparicio, Manny Mota, Juan Marichal, just great Latin players and white players and black players, and it didn't matter what color you were. I think baseball was the one sport, as I recall as a child, where it didn't seem to matter what color you were. You know, I played minor league and Pee Wee, whatever they called it back then, Little League and all that. It was pretty good, like I said. But I just pray that you understand the power and authority that you all have, the influence that you have, and I know you do, but never take your gift for granted. It can be taken from you in a second. My aunt is turned 100 a couple of months ago, and I got a call from my brother, and he said, Denzel, she's in hospice, she's going. So I called her up. I said, Aunt Mary, she's 100 years old. I called her last Saturday. I said, Mary, Aunt Mary, it was last Thursday. I'm coming down to see you. I'm coming. She said, well, come on, baby. I'm ready to go. God is calling me, and I'm ready to go. So I got there, and we flew to New Orleans, and I flew up to Atlanta to see her. And I put her on the phone with Jay-Z, FaceTime, Jay-Z, Chris Rock, Byron Allen, Lenny Kravitz. She didn't have a negative word for anybody, only words of encouragement. And she has 100 years of experience of life. You guys have 20 or 30 years, but you touch 100-year-olds. You touch 5-year-olds, you touch 2-year-olds, you touch 10-year-olds, you touch millions, if not billions of people. Never take that gift for granted. Use it for goodness sake, for God's sake. I don't know where you're at religiously, spiritually, but use it for God's sake. My entire life, for the rest of my life, is about doing God's business. That's all I'm about. So every time I'm asked to come somewhere and speak, I'm like, yup, even if it's I gotta put it back on. I gotta put it back on. But that's me, and I'm a Yankee. But this guy, come on, stand up, Malcolm. He born and raised right here in LA.
That's right.
And he's a what fan?
Dodger fan.
Talk to him.
Dodgers. I remember, I don't have a story like that. You know, I'm blessed to come from such a great storyteller. I'm gonna keep it brief just because I'm just so honored to be here in the room with you guys and what you guys have meant to me personally, especially on a day like today, honoring Jackie Robinson, another LA boy, one of our brightest stars, and how he touched me personally. And like my father said, how you guys have the opportunity to touch people. Don't take that for granted, because there's kids all over just watching every move, watching everything. And like he said, I'm 31 now.
Wait a minute. Can you possibly?
No.
He won't do it.
No, I won't do it.
He won't do it
because I came up wearing the right shade of blue. You know what I mean? And we won more recently than y'all, and that means a lot to me too.
He's a film director, and so you watch out for him. He's making movies. His bigger brother, John David, I don't know if you know him. He's done movies like Tenet and different movies, and you know, we're all in the movie business. So, but I wanted to be you guys, man. I'm telling you. I really did, but it worked out all right.
It worked out all right. It worked out all right. Denzel, Malcolm, thank you guys very much. And all you guys, thank you guys very much for listening and being a part of this. Thank you guys very much.
Where you from, son? Dominican. Oh, you Dominican?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. See the street. Where you from?
Arizona.
Arizona.
Great, thank you.
Wait, where you from?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, Juan Marichal. How many other great players from Puerto Rico? A lot.
Here you go, guys.
Where you from?
Here you go.
Texas.
Texas.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, I can feel that. Texas. Where you from? Oh, I met you already.
All right, here you go, guys.
Dominican, right? No,
Great,
Venezuela. You too skinny to play baseball.
I heard that my whole life.
Yeah, what's your position you play?
Shortstop.
Oh, I figured.
All
I
right, here
figured.
you guys. There you go. Great, thank you.
God bless you, brother. All right.
Freddie.
Freddie.
Nice to meet you.
Where you from,
Here you
Freddie?
go, guys. There you go.
Oh, you from right here?
Right here, look at
This the big boy from Texas,
Yeah.
right?
There you go.
This
right
the
here,
one that
guys.
can
There you
throw
go.
it?
There you go.
Y'all some big shoulder boys.
There you go, guys. Right here. There you go. Great, thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
San Diego.
San Diego, right down the block.
There you go. Great, thank you.
Thanks, man.
Y'all got me sweating like a pig in here, man.
There you go. Great, thank you.
Where you from?
Kansas.
Oh, from Kansas.
Daniel. From Virginia.
Right? Oh, what part?
There you go, guys.
Oh, okay.
Great,
My
thank
family's
you.
from Richmond.
All right, here we go.
Farmville.
Great, thank you.
What's going on?
Where you from?
Mitch. California.
All right, here you go, guys. Great, thank you.
Cool. What position? He got to be behind the plate. Closer. Oh, you the closer.
Yes, sir.
There
Okay.
we go, right here, guys. Great,
Okay.
thank you.
You throwing that heat? What's your pitch?
Buy him.
Just 102. 102.
There you go, guys. Here you go. There you go, guys. Right here. Great, thank you.
This is man, this is such a pleasure.
Right here, guys. There you go.
John, Malcolm, you know everybody, huh? You know every player?
Yeah.
There you go.
My
Right here.
pleasure.
There you go. Great, thank you.
My pleasure. I'm sweating like a pig.
Give him a towel.
I'm telling you, man.
There you go, Julio. Right here, man.
I
There you
know
go,
this guy.
baby. Great, thank you.
The glasses. All right, brother. How you doing? You playing? You healthy?
Finally.
Loan me $1, man. Don't hesitate now.
I want to be like you when I grow up, man.
Man, just, one day at a time. My aunt just passed the other day. She was 100 years old. And I said, Aunt Mary, what's the secret? What's really the... She said, Denzel, it's cliche, but it's true. Live one day. Today's Friday. Yesterday's game is gone. Tomorrow's not here yet. Play today, get up in the morning, say thank you for being alive. However you live, if you're the quiet one, be who you are, and live that full day and go to bed knowing that you did everything you could on Friday. I'm sure you're going to do that when you get out here today.
Absolutely.
But that's what she said, and it's easier to say, harder to do. We want to plan, we want to figure everything out, but
One day at a time.
one day at a time, man.
Every day is Jackie Robinson Day in our household. They are the Robinsons. We are the other Robinsons. And so I just ask that all of you, just not just today, but every day, carry Jackie's legacy. My dad said people of color don't want an advantage. We just want an even playing field. And that's all, that we ask for equality. And so I just ask that all of you carry that with you every day and that we move toward that and keep Jackie Robinson's legacy with us every day, not just today.
He loved you guys. That was his guy.
Justin.
And never told Justin. We would talk about Justin at home. Because Frank thought he could be a great kangaroo court guy for this team.
What's that mean?
A leader.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
That's this fella right here?
Yes, yeah, Justin.
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Frank never told him. Frank and I talked about you.
So what did he see in him?
A leader.
Is he the leader? He's the boss? There you go.
Yeah.
I got it. Follow the leader. I got it now. Now remember this, Justin. A leader, like a shepherd, sends the fast, nimble sheep out front so that the rest will follow, not realizing they're all being led from behind. So sometimes you got to be out front. Sometimes you got to make sure, as you probably already do, that everybody gets home. You know? You know what I'm talking about.
Appreciate that.
Yes, sir, brother.
Thank you for watching the Improbable podcast. Hit that like button, swing at the subscribe button, and hit a home run on that notification bell. Have a probably awesome rest of your day.